What's up YouTube, it's AJ Watt back to you guys with an exciting figure review, this time of a custom Logan figure that I created via eBay. And the head sculpt that I'm using is by the company or the brand 11. They do a pretty great job with their head sculpts. They created a head sculpt of Logan. I really didn't like that one. Some people did, some people don't. It really wasn't my cup of tea. But when I saw this X-Men Origins Wolverine Hugh Jackman head, I was immediately very pleased on what I saw, and that's why I ordered it. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the components before I go ahead and get into the X-Men Origins custom Wolverine figure. So in case you guys want to know where I got the 11 head sculpt from, it was from 1/6 Kit. They have their own website, but I bought mine from their eBay store. So it's pretty easy to find. Just go ahead and go into the eBay search bar and put 11 head sculpt. But I'll leave the link in the description down below. And huge thank you to the Keyboard Warriors for doing an in-depth review of this 11 head sculpt, for basically finalizing my purchase from 1/6 Kit. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have bought the head sculpt, because they did an awesome review for their 11 head sculpt. So big shout out to them, and I'll leave a link to their channel down below. And so this is the ZY Toys Wolverine body. It's kind of similar to the body that we got with the second Wolverine figure, but this one, as you guys can see, does not have any chest hair or arm hair, but it is sculpted within. So if you're a good job at painting, you can see there's little hairs right over there for the arm, and you guys can go ahead and do that. And same thing for the chest as well. Also, there's just tiny bits of hair, but like I said, if you're a good painter and good detailing, you'll do a great job on this over here. It doesn't really match Hugh Jackman's stature, in my opinion, but I mean, it does get the job done, especially for this film where he was kind of slim. You guys can see this one doesn't have that much muscle mass. It's kind of slim in the arms. A lot of people are using the Gang Hood 1.0 muscular body for their Wolverine figures, and I thought the same thing as well, also because it was a little bit more accurate. But when I keep looking at films like the Wolverine, he was kind of buff in those films, but that Gang Hood 1.0 body does not cut it for me anymore. But a lot of people use that for their custom Wolverine figures. It's okay, but it's not accurate in my opinion. But like I said, it's just my opinion. So another thing, you can see that the body is very light, and the head just pegs in at the top. So you get no double jointed knees or anything like that. And you just peg in some feet. He came with a couple hands. I'm going to go ahead and go into those later. I'm going to go ahead and go into this guy's articulation. Arms move forward and back. You see it kind of makes a loud noise. Move outward. Single bend at the elbow, about 90 degrees. And he does have pegs on his hands that hinge down or up or side to side. However you have the hand on there. It has an upper diaphragm joint that helps him go side to side, and crunches just a little bit forward and more back. But you do kind of see the hidden plastic underneath. And then he has a lower diaphragm joint that helps him rotate 360 and helps him crunch even more forward and even more back. The legs kick up about that much. Can do the splits fully. It has an upper thigh swivel, double jointed knee, and of course he's going to have ball pegs for the legs. Pretty cool body in my opinion. Doesn't have a little Wolverine in this area right over here like the Gang Hood body did, but in my opinion, I think the Gang Hood Wolverine, not the Gang Hood, the World Box Wolverine body is the most accurate that we've seen of Hugh Jackman. So let's go ahead and get into this ZY body's articulation. So the ZY Toys body comes with 2 fists, as you guys can see right over here. same color as the body, and you can kind of see a little bit of hair right there. So you can go ahead and paint them if you want, and if you wanted to also, you could probably like hammer down a nail and make your own claws. That'd be pretty cool. Haven't seen anyone do that on Facebook. I mean, not Facebook, I mean YouTube. Then he comes with a pair of open palmed hands as well. It's going to be these bad boys right here. Same skin tone. You can see the texturing in the hand. And it does have nails right there, which is pretty cool. And has a little bit of hair. And he comes with 2 trigger finger hands, in case you want to have Wolverine holding a gun. For a reason I don't know. He does come with those. And then he comes with a pair of gripping hands, so in case you want to have him holding like a katana or something like that. Then these hands are done okay. The fingernails look kind of weird to me in my opinion. But it's pretty cool to have. So if you have that samurai sword that the Wolverine came in, you can have him holding it. And you can see a little bit of kind of unpainted hair right there. And then he comes with 2 feet that I took off of him so I can put the boots on. Some pretty weird looking feet in my opinion. And then since I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the claws I'll be using. Wasn't able to find the brand of these claws at all, but they're done okay. You can see they have some scratches right there. Same fisted hands, and it's kind of painted right over here for the arm hairs, but I think the hands are a little bit too skinny in my opinion, and that's the peg right there. Then here's the other hand. These claws are done a little bit better. Still has the arm hair going throughout it. Pretty cool though. Then he comes with some hip extenders, not extenders. Basically, you just peg these in to make the hips a little bit more muscular. But I'm not gonna have these on this Wolverine because he wasn't that muscular in the lower body in the X-Men Origins Wolverine movie. Then here I have the clothing. Wasn't able to find the brand of this clothing on eBay from the seller I brought them from. I was looking at their description and everything, and I wasn't able to find it. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in for you guys so we can check it out. So first of all, we have a just plain white tank top right over here. And then we get a kind of burgundy shirt that you just kind of peg into these 2 lower pegs right over here. And it's done very nice. It actually looks just like a burgundy t-shirt. You can see it has some wrinkles right over there from when I was checking to figure out with the clothes on. But done very nicely. Stitching is done very perfect on this. And I'll go ahead and leave the eBay seller down below in my description. So if you guys want to make your own custom Logan, you can guys basically use a blueprint of my X-Men Origins Wolverine. Comes with a pair of blue jean pants with a belt. I had to cut my belt actually because it was a little bit too long and it wasn't going through this loop over here. So you guys can see where I cut it, and I have it pegged into this second belt hole right over here, and it's just attached with Velcro too, so you can just put it in like that and just peg in the little peg right over here on the belt buckle into one of the loops that you want. But the pants are done very nicely. Stitching is done the same as the burgundy dress shirt, which I really do like. It's very clean. And in case you're like a Levi guy, I would probably say these are bootcut jeans because they are kind of poofy at the bottom, kind of looking like Hyde from That 70s Show. And then he comes with this I want to call this, let's go ahead and call it a leather coat that the old man gives him in the farm, and lets him take his old motorcycle. Basically, the guy's son's old biker jacket. You can see it's done very nice. Really impressed with this outfit that I was able to find on eBay because it's done very nice. The only problem I have with it is I believe the arms are a little bit too long for that ZY Toys body. But it does fit perfectly, it's just a little bit too long though. You can see the brown. I don't know what kind of material this is, but it feels pretty good. And this down over here feels like pleather, if you know what that is. Then you got the inside, it does have a little rip on it, but I'm not gonna have him posed up with his little rip showing. And then he comes with his 2 boots right over here, which are done very nicely. Let's go ahead and see if I can zoom in for you guys. And you guys can see, let's see, right there. The boots are done very nicely. You can kind of see some of the wrinkles going on right over here. I don't know why the camera is going out of focus. There we go. You can see the stitching where the boots, right over here on the boot, done very nicely. Nice addition. And he also comes with some dog tags with has 2 names on there. One says Logan, and the other one says Wolverine. I don't know if you guys, pretty sure you guys can't see it even if I zoom the camera in. But one says Logan and the other one says Wolverine. So here I have the outfit on the ZY Toys body. Now let's go ahead and put the finishing touch on this custom. And boom. Let's go ahead and check out this awesome 11 head sculpt. And boom, here we have the 11 head sculpt close up, and I would have to say this is probably the best Hugh Jackman head we have ever gotten from a from either Hot Toys, probably a 1/6 scale company ever, especially like Hot Toys. They still have it. Their Days of Future Past head sculpt was okay. It could have been better in my opinion, but in my opinion, this 11 head sculpt really knocks it out of the park. I mean, you have the wrinkles, the way the chops look, and the way the hair is too. The hair is done very nice, but the one thing that I really love about it is his eyebrow wrinkles, like kind of a mad face, kind of when he's walking away from Agent Zero, when he's walking away from the blown up a helicopter. So let's go ahead and check around this head sculpt. You can see that the hair is just like flown through, looks very natural. They even got the ears down very nicely, same skin tone as the face, so really do like that. Let's see, you can, like I said, the hair is just wow, done very, very nice. Then you got the right ear right over there, and then you got the top of the hair looking awesome. Then you got the chops right over here. Let me go ahead and lower down that jacket so you can check out the Wolverine chops, which are done very nice. See if I can go ahead and I can't zoom in more, sadly, but they kind of look like my chops, to be honest. And then you can see that he does have like a little 5 o'clock shadow for his mustache part, so that's very cool. Like the attention to detail, just like a normal person would have. But man, this face sculpt really is fantastic. I really do love it. The eyes just look so menacing and look awesome. And the other good thing about this head sculpt is he comes with a little cigar. So it's like this right over here. Has like a little peg right there, and then you just clip it in, or just push it into the left side of his mouth. Let's see if I can get it right here, and boom, you have the Wolverine smoking a Honduran or a Cuban, looking very nice. But the scar really doesn't have like kind of like a red or an orange, but Very cool accessory to have with this Wolverine, because he was smoking a cigar in the movie, but Agent Zero shoots it out of the mouth when they go check him out, and he's a lumberjack now. But really impressed with this head sculpt. Very nice. And I don't know if I should put custom figures in my top 10 of the year, but I think I just might, and this one's going to be in it. But who knows? Maybe you guys can tell me in the comment section if I should put this in the top 10 of this year, even though it's a custom. Go ahead and let me guys know in the comment section. For now, let's go ahead and do some comparisons. And so here I have the X-Men Custom Origins Wolverine next to the Deadpool Hot Toys figure, and they stand just about the same height, surprisingly. Kind of don't like the height comparison because we all know that Wolverine is shorter, but they look pretty cool side by side. And here's the custom next to the X-Men Days of Future Past Wolverine figure, and they stand just about the same height as well, which is pretty weird. I thought the custom would be a little bit more bigger or a tiny bit larger, but they're about the same height. So here I have the X-Men Origins Wolverine standing next to the custom Logan figure, and they stand just about the same height. I know that on camera that they do look, the X-Men Origins stands just a little bit taller. It's because the Logan over here, his knees are crunched for the way I have him posed up, but they are the same height. I really just don't want to put him out of that pose because I really do like that pose, because to me it's perfect, especially with these bloody claws over here. And then here he is next to the Juggernaut series Wolverine figure. And so here I have the Logan posed up for you guys, and in case you guys were looking into getting a custom X-Men Origins Hugh Jackman figure, I would really recommend what I've made with the ZY Toys body and the outfit and this 11 head sculpt. It's really fantastic because I know the X-Men Origins Hot Toys figure goes for more than, I believe, $350 or probably maybe even over $400. So I know you guys are not going to spend that much on a Hot Toys figure that wasn't really that good with the head sculpt. But really think you guys are going to be happy if you guys do get this this set that I created. So anyways guys, thanks for checking out my video. If you guys like my videos, go ahead and thumbs up and also subscribe. Follow my Instagram and Twitter, AJ Watt Reviews, for toy pickups, toy news, and a couple more toy picks. Once again guys, thanks for watching, and you guys have a great week. Vector!